Right now on Denver 7 News at 5 o'clock, the street is painted burgundy and blue, and there's a new sign hanging outside the city and county building. It's time to celebrate the Avs. We have team coverage as the team gets ready to parade through downtown Denver with the Stanley Cup.
And talk about a dream job. We're talking to the man who follows the Stanley Cup around the world.
We get to hang out with the winners, and you know, when you hang out with winners, everything's a good. Every day is a good day.
Hear from the keeper of the cup about the big dent incident and how the iconic trophy stays clean.
And an unexpected delivery for the ages.
I read the newspaper. It shows Landeskog coming down with the trophy in his hands. I didn't know that 4 hours later it was going to be in my driveway.
Lord Stanley's wrong turn, giving two Denver men the chance to see the Stanley Cup for themselves. Good morning and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Jason Grenauer.
And I'm Jessica Crawford. An exciting day here in Denver ahead of the Avs victory celebration. And our team is spread out across the parade route and here in the studio to get you ready for the big event. Meteorologist Lisa Hidalgo kicking off our team coverage with your parade day forecast.
Yeah, happy to kick it off with some really good news on this early Thursday morning. Happy parade day. It is gorgeous out here. It's a little humid though by Denver terms. We saw some rain overnight, ground's a little wet, grass is probably a little damp as well, but it's not stopping the fans. We have at least, well, a few dozen out here already lined up against the barriers there. Front row seats on what's going to be a nice morning. Take a look. I want to show you the view from above us right now here at Civic Center Park. We're looking at temperatures that are extremely mild, upper 60s to low 70s right now. We're going to be under a partly sunny sky, and take a look at the warm up. If you are heading out here, t-shirt and shorts weather this morning, low 70s at about 8 o'clock. We're going to be in the upper 70s by about 10 and then climbing into the low 80s by noon. There will be a chance of storms today. In fact, a better chance compared to what we saw yesterday. Those storms, though, it looks like will hold off until after the rally. Right around 12 to about 1 o'clock, we're going to start to see some darker skies building to the west. So, Jason, right now, crossing our fingers, it looks like it's going to stay dry, and actually that cloud cover is going to help so we don't have that sun beating down on us.
Yeah, it definitely will help for the fans, especially the ones that are showing up 5-6 hours early. Right now, we do have a good drive across the downtown area. I'll show you that in just a second. We are still closed down I-76 eastbound here at Highway 85 all the way up to 120th Sable. Let me show you on the split screen what's going on. You see right here at 96 a gorgeous sunrise, but you can get up to a Highway 85, but then from that point you cannot get up here to 120th Sable on the eastbound side. A couple semis crashed last night, and so they're still trying to clean that up. So as you take a look at the map, you would actually use Highway 85 to 120th and then back over to I-76. Take a look at I-70 right now as we had some construction on the overnight hours. They picked up all the cones, and it's looking a lot better down there right now with those drive times up just a little bit because they were doing the last of that construction. But across downtown, we will have some roads closed, including 17th, including part of Broadway down here at Civic Center Park. But until we get through the start the parade, we're down here over there at Ball Arena, and that's where Veronica Acosta is hanging out, checking out some of the activities that are happening over there. It's going to be a little bit quieter on that side of downtown Veronica than across that central part and over by Civic Center.
We have a little bit less action here right outside of Ball Arena than what Lisa had over with those nearly 24 fans there. You can see the barricades though behind me, and this is an important spot. This is because this is where all of those folks who are going to be a part of the parade, those fire trucks, and of course some of those players, they're going to be congregating here before they head to the parade route start. So take a look at this. This is that actual route that we're talking about. It's going to kick off over at Union Station and then make its way to where Lisa is this morning over at Civic Center Park. And we're talking about a huge celebration here, just like the one that we had back in 2001. That was when the Avs beat the Devils in the Stanley Cup final there, and people celebrated all across that parade route then. We expect the same thing today. Now this area, again, Chopper's Circle, that's where everything is going to kind of congregate and kick off from here. If you're one of the many people that are planning to come down to watch the parade maybe in a few hours or so, here's what you need to know and really what you shouldn't be bringing, because that is a big concern this morning. Officials asking you to keep those chairs, blankets, umbrellas at home, drones, alcohol, marijuana, those are also a big no today. And then air horns and weapons, those are also being asked to stay home. So just a few hours until that parade kicks off. And of course, we're gonna hold on tight here and wait to see some of those fire trucks and some of those people who are going to be a part of the parade start. We'll give you a look at that whenever they get here. We're in Denver this morning. I'm Veronica Acosta, Denver 7.
Veronica, thank you. Here are a few safety reminders for the parade. Denver's Office of Emergency Management asks that fans keep their distance from floats and not run alongside them. Parents should also write their names, addresses, and phone numbers on a piece of paper and place it in their child's shoe in case you get separated. Carry an emergency health card with your information as well. The American Red Cross will also be at the parade providing water and first aid assistance. The parade will end at Civic Center Park. Denver 7's Colette Bordelon is there, and fans are already gathering to see the team.
We've already got people out here, people who showed up so early, earlier than I even woke up this morning. So walk on down the line with me. These super fans out here making sure they have a great spot for the rally, which starts here at Civic Center around 9. It could run until 1. All those are hard-ish times today. This is Daniel. Daniel drove up from Colorado Springs.
I did.
What time did you leave?
We left at about 11:30.
11:30, leaving from Colorado Springs. Where'd you sleep?
We actually were in a parking garage and we decided to drive over at about like 3 in the morning.
So why was this worth it for you?
I've watched the Avs my whole life and I've always loved them, so this is awesome to see.
Where were you on Sunday night?
I was in my basement with these guys. They were going crazy. It was awesome.
Yeah, he drove up with his 2 friends right here that you can see with them. You guys have a great spot. You definitely locked it down.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
Thank
So then if you come on down, we actually got more fans. This is Gary. Gary's here with his 2 nephews. You guys got out here at what, like, I think it was like 4:30 I saw you
We were
guys?
here pretty early.
How early did you wake up?
We got up at 3:30.
Waking up at 3:30. I mean, that's basically when I wake up. You guys are crazy.
Oh yeah. Gotta be to support the Avs.
And so you said you were watching almost every game with your nephews.
Oh, yeah.
What does it mean to be out here today with them and celebrate in this moment?
Oh, it's good. It's gonna be fun. It's a great experience. I know they're gonna remember it for the rest of their lives. So I mean, we just gotta do it.
This is the first Stanley Cup they've seen won. Where were you in 2001?
I was sitting in the living room with my brother and my mom.
Did you get to come up for the championship parade that year?
No, I did not.
No? So this will be your first time seeing this.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's even more exciting than to be out here today and celebrating with all of these people. We've even got more fans rolling in as I look behind us right now.
Busy day.
In your own mind, why are the Avs such a special team? What makes them different?
They just believe in each other. They want to win. They've been through it all. They started at the bottom 2016, worst team in the league, and look at them now. You know.
Look at them now. You were saying you think this is just the start.
Oh yeah, it's just the start. It's gonna be the legacy.
That's what
We got
we're
many
all
more
hoping
years
for.
to come.
Yeah, I'm hoping for many more of these
yeah.
these fun parades that we've got out here. Thank you guys for stopping with us for a second. So as more fans start to come in, we've actually got like a couple more that just showed up as I was doing that. We're going to be out here though all morning. We have all of your parade and rally coverage here on Denver 7, so stay with us. Live in Denver, Colette Bordelon, Denver 7.
And if any one of those people's bosses are watching, just kind of look away for the rest of the day. The Avs Victory Tour made a stop at Coors Field last night. You can see the team there hoisting the cup while the Rockies took on the Dodgers. Captain Gabe Landeskog threw out that first pitch kind of right down the middle-ish. Well, one of the cool things for many fans today is going to be seeing the Stanley Cup in person. It will be on a fire truck during the parade, then up on that big stage. Now, you may remember, though, what happened Sunday night. Nicolas Aube-Kubel was skating in with the cup for the team picture when, yep, he dropped it and he dented it. I asked the keeper of the cup, Phil Pritchard, about that dent.
He stopped, and whether he caught an edge on the blade. And for those of us that have all skated, if you catch an edge, you know what happens. And everybody saw it on TV. Stanley did get a little dent in it, but you know what? We came back to Tampa through the efforts of some of these ball arena staff, some of the people, the handy people that could help Mike and I. We managed to fix it. It looks great.
So no more dent. That's great. The dent is gone. But then I had to ask another question that all my coworkers have been asking for the last few days, especially since the cup gets passed around so much. How often is the Stanley Cup cleaned?
Well, you're asking the right guy here because we do it after every event, actually. And I mean, as you saw it on the ice on Sunday night in Tampa, it was gleaming. I mean, it's pure silver. It looks great. We like to keep it that way for every event.
See? There you have it. It gets cleaned after every event. And yes, I would still drink out of it. You've likely heard how every player gets a day with the cup. Well, Phil told me the Avs come from 6 or 7 different countries, so the cup's going to be traveling a whole lot. He also said the team gets the cup for about 100 days leading up to next season's home opener when they raise their championship banner. And we actually know the order of who is going to get the cup. The top 5, Captain Gabe Landeskog, followed by Eric Johnson, Andrew Cogliano, Nate McKinnon, and Jack Johnson. Nazem Kadri, Andre Burakovsky, and Darcy Kemper follow them. All the way at the end of the list, number 29 is head coach Jared Bednar.
It's a beautiful morning here live at Civic Center Park for the parade and rally. We are going to see some pretty nice conditions, upper 70s and low 80s by rally start time. We're going to take a closer look at your hour by hour, and I'll show you when those storms are going to hit later today, coming up in just a few minutes.
Just a stone's throw from where Lisa is this camera over there, Broadway and Colfax, and you can see we already have the barricades in place, ready to go to shut down Broadway as the parade will roll its way down this way on over to Civic Center Park. Also, some closures, of course, across Colfax as that parade will roll through here later this morning. If you don't have to be downtown, it'll save yourself some time. We will have a major traffic impacts as we'll continue that this morning.
A Stanley Cup win is bringing an avalanche of business downtown. We're taking a closer look at the economic impact. And these two Avs fans have not slept, and not just because of the Stanley Cup win. Their little bundle of joy now tied to the team's victory.